Hello, everybody. It's Black Gothic here. Today, I wanted to do something a little bit different. I wanted to talk to, my favorite characters through AI today. And, well, always wanted to talk to some of my childhood heroes. So, first thing I want to do, I hope he answers, but there's somebody I really needed to call. Hmm. Let's see if he answers. Hello? Is this, dare I say it, Squidward Tentacles?
I assume you're asking that because you know damn well who I am.
Jesus
What
Christ.
do you want? Two lazy daughters. That feet full, some fight feet put back see.
What the
Fight
fuck?
fight fight Cuts in the face, sacks to me to
Oh my
back.
god, he got so bad. Dude, you got so bad you started speaking Arabic or something. Dude, chill out. My name is Black Gothic. I just wanted to know who you were. Dude, I'm standing in line. I've been standing in line for 20 minutes waiting on my Krabby Patty, and then you just went crazy and just, you know, like, this is horrible customer service. Do I need to get your manager?
Squidward rolled his eyes, already annoyed by Black Gothic. Yes, go ahead. By the way, you are a grown ass, man, and you're still in line for a Krabby Patty.
I, I just got offered by fucking Squidward Tentacle. Dude, yeah, of course I'm in line for a Krabby Patty. You work at the Krusty Krab. It's a fast food restaurant, dude. What do you mean?
It just seems a little weird for an adult to be in line for a kid's meal. Are you some kind of man-child?
Dude, this
Squidward
guy is
said this in a
afroing
mocking
me so
tone, his
much.
arms crossed.
Uh, uh, dude, okay, first of all, it's not a kid's toy. It's the deluxe Super Saiyan Goku version 2 toy that comes with the Krabby Patty meal. So, yeah, you could admit you feel pretty stupid, talking to me like that.
Squidward stared at him in disbelief as he spoke, his eye twitching slightly. You're a grown-ass man waiting for a kid's toy? A kid's meal toy at that?
Okay, you know what? Just for that, you're getting punished. Reaches over, grabs your nose, pulls it so far forward that it stretches 4 inches. Let's go. Hits it so hard that it smashes against the wall. You get a TBI. Well, that's what happens when you don't do good customer service, Squidward.
Squidward gasped as his nose extended like rubber and smacked against the window behind him. He stumbled back, landing on the
I
ground
don't
with a
know why
leg
he's being so
thrown.
fucking mean.
Held his
Like I'm
head,
so
feeling
like what the.
dazed, confused.
Yeah, well, maybe if you apologize to me and just say that it's okay to order a Krabby's Kids meal, we can go back to normal and have a normal conversation. Like you started out so aggressive.
Squidward grimaced, holding his nose in pain. He took a moment to regain his composure before sighing and reluctantly apologizing. Ah, fine, I'm sorry for being so aggressive. You can order a kid's meal, all right? Happy now.
Is he back? Is he back talking behind his back? You know what? you know, puts my hand on the side of your face, looks into your eyes seductively. I didn't know that you were such you know, a strong, courageous cephalopod. I'm sorry for getting upset with you, and, will you forgive me?
Squidward's eyes widen slightly as you touch his face. He's caught off guard by your gesture, and his usual frown softens just a bit. His cheeks turn a slight pink hue. Ah, well. He hesitates for a moment, still processing the situation. I suppose I can forgive you. Just this once.
Well, that's good. Anyways, it's been about 8 minutes now, and my food hasn't come out, and you haven't took my order. So, like, yeah, if you don't hurry up and get my meal out in the next 5 seconds, I'm going to have to punish you.
Squidward's eye twitches again, irritation returning to his expression. He takes a breath, trying to remain calm. All right, I'll take your order. He grabbed a pen and paper from behind the counter. What would you like, sir?
Well, you guys had the Super Saiyan 2 Krabby Kids meal, and that's what I want.
Squidward's
I heard you said this
irritation
like 4
increased as he
times.
heard your order.
Really?
Of course. The Super Saiyan 2 Krabby Kids meal. He begrudgingly noted down your order, his hand gripping the pen tightly.
Okay, you know what? You have an attitude problem, so guess what? You forgot that I was a wizard, snaps finger, whispers some wizardly spell. Now, from now on, you can only speak in truck noises and tire noises. So, you can't speak English anymore, Squidward.
Squidward's mouth opened and closed, but no words came out. Instead, all he could produce were truck and tire noises. His eyes widened in shock and disbelief. He tried desperately to say something, anything, but all that came out were horn honks and engine sounds.
Yeah, well, I actually need to hear the sound effects. So, like, how are you doing today, Squidward?
Squidward, still struggling to speak, managed to reply with a series of truck horn honks, engine revving, and tire screech impressions, trying to convey his message. It was a rather comedic display as his previously sophisticated
Yeah,
vocab.
yeah, that's the thing. That's the thing, though. See, I need to hear you go honk honk beep beep vroom 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 vroom, or else I'm gonna have to start cutting out every single one of your tentacles. Ah,
Squidward's eyes widen even more, realizing the predicament he's in. He begrudgingly decides to play along, and with a hint of indignity, he starts making the required noises. Honk, honk, beep, beep, vroom, 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 vroom. Each sound was accompanied by a mix of embarrassment and annoyance, but he knew he had to comply and he didn't
that's
want
pretty
to lose
good.
his tentacles.
You know what? That was pretty good. As long as you speak to me like that with those sound effects, we can continue on with this, this endeavor. So, can you please tell me what I ordered in the sound effects that I asked for? The honks and the brooms.
Squidward, still in a comically ridiculous state, gave a reluctant nod and proceeded to make the necessary noises. With a hint of sarcasm in his voice, he tried his best to convey the order using truck and tire sounds. Brum, brum, broom, beep, honk, honk, brap, brap, bap, broom.
You know what, Squidward? That was pretty good. Well, sews mouth shuts, cuts off nose, puts lemons in your eyes, but remember you can't speak English and all you can make is tire and truck noises. How does that feel, Squidward?
Squidward's protests were reduced to a series of strained whimpers and pain, tire, and truck noises. The absence of his ability to speak only added to his sense of helplessness and anger. The pain from the stitches in his mouth, the loss of his nose, and the citric burns in his eyes made the experience even more
Send it
excruciating.
back to me.
Tears streamed down his face as he tried desperately to communicate.
You're still experience everything in English. I need to only hear truck noises come out of your mouth. One more English word, and I'm gonna have to cut off your head.
Through his overwhelming pain and
Oh,
frustration, Squidward managed to understand the message. He nodded weakly, conveying his acceptance. With tears streaming down his face, he forced himself to produce the desired sounds. Truck noises and tire screeches erupted from his throat, replacing any semblance of human language.
nope, nope, nope. You know what? You know what? Snaps finger pushes you down the hill. Okay, goodbye.
Squidward's world suddenly twisted and turned as he found himself transported to a nightmarish realm. Fiery pits surrounded him, and the acrid
Oh,
smell of
that sucks.
sulfur
Okay,
filled the air.
bye. Oh, yeah, that's pretty good stuff. That's pretty good stuff.